What's up everyone, this is SliferKing here, and today join me for another one of my trading card themed videos, where today I'm going to be doing a bit of an unusual video for this channel, and that is a accessories opening video. So this is not really something which I've ever done before, but I think considering what I've got in front of me, it would be a nice occasion maybe to make a video about this. So you would have seen a couple of times I used this playmat. So this is a Charmer / Avatar themed playmat because you've got Earth, Water, Fire and Air. So it's based on the Earth Kingdom, Water Nation, the Earth Kingdom, Water Tribe, Fire Nation and the Air Nomads. Except, admittedly, the Air Nomads is more based on the Kyoshi Warriors, admittedly. But yeah, I really like this design. And this was designed and produced from Mana Moon. So Mana Moon basically makes high premium customized accessories for trading cards. They make sleeves, binders, playmats and deck boxes. So here I have 5 deck boxes in front of me. Conveniently, these actually arrived within a week of each other. So these were 2 separate orders, but just the way it happened is they arrived virtually at the same time. So I thought, why not open up all 5 of them and show them on off camera? So I'm going to do these 3 last because that's from one order. So I'm going to do these 2 first. Now, I will put a disclaimer. These deck boxes, some of the designs can be a little bit racy. I'm not going to lie. But the first one we're going to start with is certainly not. This is the Elemental Hero themed deck box. So this was this first went up on pre-order, I think March. I think it was a year ago actually that this went up. They had 2 deck boxes. They had a Neos themed one and the one which I've got here, which is the Flame Wingman one. Now, of course, I have not seen this in person yet, so this is generally my first reaction to a lot of these deck boxes. So with the deck boxes, they'll come in these little external boxes, so keeps it nice and secured. Right, now I just need to work out how to get it open. Is it slide? Yes, it is. It's a slide. So that's the top. Let's get it open. Okay, so it looks like they also threw in a artwork card as well. So here is the deck box, and as you can see, it looks really high. It looks really high quality. So yes, obviously I'm going to try and open it without damaging anything. So on one side we have Bestentrix, and the other side we have Avian. Let me open it from this side as well. Okay, I'm not quite sure. There we go. Okay, so first things first, the texture does feel really nice. Like I said, these deck boxes are more of the premium variety. So they have edged detailing on some of the items. So yeah, there is Bestentrix on the side. There is Avion on one side. So let's get the deck box open and see inside it. So it's got a magnetic seal. And yes, as you can see, it looks really nice, like really high detailed. So the artwork is customized. So you've got, there's Flame Wingman. Then you've got some of the Neos cards. Then you've got Stratos up there. You've got, I can't remember the Masked Hero one. So then you've also got some card dividers. So you've got 3 of these, which looks really nice. And then you've actually got, I believe, there we go, a retractable, how does this work? There we go. So you've got a magnetic dice box as well. So yeah, you can hear the clunk. So yeah, I have to make sure I get that back in right, because there we go. So yeah, it's magnetic, so like it's just easily removable, that type of stuff. So yes, this is very high quality, and yeah. If you're wondering what I'm probably going to do with these, most likely I'm probably going to put more my... I have a feeling that most likely will be more the premium deck box types. So it will be more of the premium decks I'll be putting in here. Case in point might be maybe the old... some of the old decks which I've opened. Oh, I've accidentally got that stuck. Don't want to damage it immediately. I'll keep it out of the box for now, just so you can see what it is. So yeah, that's the first one. So yeah, that's really nice. So the next one is actually an older deck box that they did. So this one is I believe it's called the Rose Magician. So yeah, so this is supposed to be, I believe, themed around Akiza and Black Rose Dragon. I believe they are actually going to be launching another version of this soon, in neon colours like black and white. Might be wrong about that, but yes. So this one. Okay, so we have another artwork card. So it looks like it's the same for all of them. Like I said, a little bit more racy. Like I said. So this one is a bit more basic on the outside, but it does actually feature like textile exteriors. There we go. Okay, there we go. By the way, if you're wondering, these are available in PVC leather and also vegan leather as well. Just in case you're wondering about that. I think it's only specific ones which is leather. I think most of them is like I think it's imitation. Could be wrong. I need to read it. Okay, so this one. So yeah, this is supposed to be based on. This is supposed to be a modified version of Akiza in a like sorcerer's form, I guess. And here are the card dividers. So yeah, this is supposed to represent like Black Rose Dragon, which I think is really nice, like really textured, really nice. Just like with the last one, you do get a retractable deck box. So you do get a magnetic deck box, so I'm not gonna risk removing that. So let me just, there we go. So you get a decent view of what it looks like. So just like the last one, I'm just going to place that over there. So those are the E-Hero, so that's the Elemental Hero and the Rose Magician. So that was my first order of deck boxes. However, now we've got these three. So these are what they call, I believe, chibi style decks. So these are smaller decks than the other ones, but they are an interesting design. So these came as a set. Have a guess what? Yeah, try and have a guess what you think these might be. Well, let's see if you can guess what it is. So I'm going to get the first one open. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up all three and then... Yeah, so I'm going to open up all three. And then I'm going to reveal what it is. Because, yeah, if you saw my accessories video a couple ago... Sorry, if you saw my playmat video recently, you might have an idea what these are. Okay, so let's do the last one. By the way, if you're wondering, yes, I have ordered a couple more playmats. Sorry, not playmats, deck boxes. Most notably the Egyptian God versions, which they look super. They look super. Like they look really good. Okay, so that's all three of them open. Right. So at the bottom of each is a spell circle. Yeah, you can probably tell what these are. So let's open up this one first, which is appropriate because it is that way up. So another artwork card. Now these ones are a step up in, I think, not necessarily step up, but the exterior is, well, a completely different level. Because these ones you actually have to tie them up, which is impressive. There it is. Right. So I believe with this one I have to manually, yeah, I have to manually do that. So it's an interesting design, this. Okay, so I believe that's that. Ooh. Let me first do that. There we go. And yep, it's the Magician Girls. So with these ones, you don't get card dividers and you don't get deck box, but the inside, I don't know, so the inside is really nice. So yeah, this one I believe is Apprentice Illusion Magician. I can't remember the name of it. I know Yugi summons this magician in the film. So yeah, so that's the first one. I'm going to keep them untied for now. So then we have this one. Oh, I haven't had that one yet. Oop, got stuck slightly in that one. There we go. So you can probably tell which one this is based on the colour. I'm struggling to find the opening. There it is. Okay. So just like with the first one, I've got to undo these. Let's move that out. There we go. Carefully, of course, because I don't want to damage anything. These are, yeah, actually just before I open it, yeah, look, you can see some of the details, like it's really nice externally. So for this next one we have, so this is the Magician, which I don't believe has been released in the TCG because the artist who made it didn't want to edit the artwork for this card in the TCG. Yeah, so there is that one. And now, of course, we get to the last one. And by process of elimination, you can probably guess what it is. Yeah, also based on the colour, yeah, you can probably guess what deck this is going to be. There's that one again. Now I should say I will definitely be keeping all the boxes because yeah, I'll definitely be keeping all the boxes so I know what is what. Oh, that didn't help. I might have to open this one with scissors potentially. Yep, looks like I might have to. Oh, hang on. Is that it? There we go. Alright. Let's undo that one quickly. Not too quickly, make sure I don't damage anything. There we go. And of course, the last one is Dark Magician Girl herself. Yep, so this one, so these three came as a set. So you had the Apprentice, Illusionist, and Dark Magician Girl. So yes. So like I said, these deck boxes are more of the smaller version. So I believe they're called chibi ones, either that or the taller ones. I can't remember which one's which. But yes. But these deck boxes are really premium quality. Like the design is superb on these. So I'm definitely really glad I ordered these. So when I pick a favourite, I will say yes. Obviously, the Magician Girls ones are the detail on the outside does look really pretty, but overall, I have to say I'm going with the hero deck. I personally think this of the three is my favourite because it does come with a good amount of colour variety. But the artwork is fantastic on the the artwork is fantastic on the back. The card dividers, the detail on the back, like it doesn't have as much detail as the Magician Girls deck, but for me, I think this is my favourite one of the five. So yes. So there has been a look at some of the Mana Moon deck boxes. I will definitely be doing, well, whether I'll be doing another product showcase like this in the future, I don't know, because there is definitely a lot of Mana Moon stuff. There we go. Try and get all of it in one camera if possible. That's roughly about right. There we go. So yeah, there is definitely a lot of Mana Moon stuff. I have placed a few orders. It was just the factor that these two orders both arrived at the same time. So I thought it will be nice. Who knows? Maybe. I've got a couple of orders outstanding, so we'll see what happens. So I hope you've enjoyed this random video today. If you did, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to know when my newest TCG videos will be coming out. Hope you've enjoyed, and for now, this is SliferKing, signing out.